but I'm pretty sure this is probably one of the best hangover cures on the planet. It was invented in 2010 in Dublin, in the Sunflower Inn Chinese takeaway. What is that, Ma?
Sure enough is Ireland spice bag.
Irish spice bag.
Irish spice bag.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, not Island spice bag, Irish spice bag. First off, let's talk chips. Gone are the days of takeaways making them now. I'd say from 2000 onwards, they're all going to be bought in. What brand are takeaways using? And that's literally impossible to answer, isn't it, Ma?
Definitely, it's impossible. There are so many suppliers out there, and from week to week, they may switch from another supplier to another supplier to see where they can source cheaper.
What we can tell you is how they're preparing them.
They normally double fry it. Blanch. No, hang on. It's double blanch it.
They blanch them and then fry them.
Oh yeah, I got it all mixed up.
Which would technically be called double frying. We've just always done it forever before people were going around and using those buzzwords like triple cooked and double cooked or whatever. We just know it as blanching. I'm nearly 40 now and we're doing it long before I was born. Also, part of the flavour of the chips comes from them using the same fryer that they fry rolls and everything else in. So you get the seasoning go into there and that flavours the chips as well. Most takeaways are small, so they might not have a standalone vegetarian fryer. So if you are vegetarian or vegan, make sure you ask before you go in and don't assume. There's a lot of Chinese takeaways are converted front rooms, so there's not much space. Now when you're blanching, we're not actually trying to crisp them up fully, we're just trying to make sure they're cooked and they're not too brown. If they're too brown, when you second fry them later on, they'll burn. So we're literally just looking to cook them all the way through. Yeah, Ma?
Yeah, that's right.
When these have been blanched, we're going to set them aside and do the chicken. Mum's going to cut up this chicken breast into small little chunks. You're going to trim it first?
Yeah.
Just take the little veins off.
You don't have to if you don't want to. Once you fry it, you can't really see it.
Yeah. I said chunks. We're actually doing strips, I forgot.
Yeah, strip.
Yeah, but you can do this however you want, in chunks, little chunks, big chunks. We're just doing it like crispy shredded chili chicken style today.
Yeah.
So you can see here we're just cutting sheets off and then cutting them in half. So when I've ordered this and seen photos of it over the internet, most of the time the chicken itself is quite pale. So we normally say use potato starch, which we're using today, with either custard powder or plain flour. That helps it colour, especially if you use the custard powder. If you just use the starch, it won't really go brown, it will just slightly brown. Lightly brown? You know what I mean? So that's what we're doing today. We're just gonna show you just potato starch. You can create it at home. But like I said, for us, if we were making this, we'd probably use the custard powder with the potato starch.
Salt, MSG, white pepper.
And we're just gonna, what, Ma?
Give it a good old mix.
So now we're gonna place our chicken into the flour mix, or starch mix I should say. You just want a light dusting, and this just helps the next stage of it. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Move the starch to the side, and then we're going to crack an egg white into this.
Just a white, yeah?
Yeah. The reason we don't use the yolk is because it can add fat to the mix, which makes it harder to crisp up.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is why when you fry things on cold oil, they tend to be oily, because the batter has absorbed the oil before it could crisp. Same idea with the yolk. If you add the yolk to it, it's not impossible, but you have to cook it a little bit longer before it'll go crispy, that is.
Putting it back again.
Yep. So then we're just going to coat this in the starch mix.
Anything you'd like to know, just comment below.
Yeah, any questions, it's always me replying, so you'll get someone who...
You get your reply if anything you ask.
Yeah, from one of us.
Yeah.
Me. And every time you coat a piece, you just want to pick it up and gently squeeze it. That helps the batter stay on, and it helps the texture when it's frying. And we're going to fry this at 180 degrees till it's piping hot and crispy on the outside, and then we're going to take it out. Let it sit for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to fry off and the chips together, and then we'll work on the final process. Also, going back to temperature of oil, if you put any meat or anything covered in any sort of batter into a cold oil, the chances are you're going to knock off a lot of that batter on the outside. The reason you have to have it hot when the meat goes in is for that batter to fuse the outside of the meat.
It has to be hot oil.
Cold oil and you'll lose half of your coating.
You don't want that.
No, because then your oil's really dirty and it's going to burn.
Yeah.
But before we do that, we need to make our seasoning base.
This is one of the flavour.
Yeah.
There are quite a few out there.
Some places will be only using salt, MSG, and a little bit of pepper as well. But we're going to do, like I said, one that's quite common. So we want some garlic salt, some MSG, big up the MSG massive.
White pepper. 5 spice.
The smallest amount, people overuse this. Like, you don't need much to get a lot of flavour. Like, the best way to make something taste like a supermarket takeaway is 2 things: adding too much 5 spice or sesame oil. Then we're just going to mix this together. So first we're going to put some veg oil into a pan. You want a fair bit. We've got a lot of vegetation and, you know, stuff to go in this. This portion. This will make, well, like if you're like me and you eat loads, 1 portion. But for normal people, about 4.
Yeah. Just let it get into the temperature.
Yeah, you want it hot.
Yeah.
Throw in the onions. Just going to let these brown off just a tiny bit. I'm going to throw in
the pepper.
Peppers, carrots,
Yeah.
spring onions,
Garlic granule.
rehydrated garlic granules, yeah. Then some of your mix. Cook it off for about 10-15 seconds. Sorry, I forgot to mention we cooked the garlic for about 30-40 seconds. And then you're going to add your chips and your chicken. More of your mix. Chili flakes. And then we're just going to mix this in for about 10 seconds.
Yeah. Give it a toast. That's it.
Now we're going to tray that out. The chili has aerosolized.
Yeah,
It's really
I know, like a
making us
pepper
cough.
spray.
And as I get told all the time on other social media stuff, it has to come with curry sauce, so that's what we did. We made a pot of curry sauce. I'm going to pour it all over the top. Curry sauce goes all over this. We did actually use our own curry paste for this. Now it is currently sold out because it's handmade, and sometimes when our videos go viral, it literally just gets sold out within a couple of hours. If you want to know when it's back in stock, just sign up to our email list on our website. Link to that is below. And there we have it. The spice bag.
Spice bag. Yeah. Yeah.
So here we go. I think this might be the first time Mum's ever actually tried a spice bag. Have you ever had a spice bag before?
I can't remember having like this. No.
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 So a lot of places will actually make the spice bag sweet. If you want it sweet, afterwards just sprinkle sugar over the top of it. That's all they do. I don't like it sweet, so I haven't put the sugar in.
It's what you like. You put on what you like, okay?
Yeah, exactly. So if you want sugar, it's literally just normal, plain white sugar. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Could be hot. Boiling hot. Look at that curry sauce.
Yeah. Let's get this bit of chicken with...
The crunchiness of it is... The curry sauce makes the whole thing... I'm impressed.
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah.
It's like people always say on the internet, perfect hangover cure. Or if you're about to go on the lash, perfect pre-game food. It's essentially
chicken.
like a KFC, but no, I can't explain it. That was
It's
a
not
really
KFC,
terrible.
is
That's
it?
a really
No,
terrible
no,
analogy.
it's not KFC. It's just a good spice bag. That's how I could describe it. You got all the flavour, everything. It's not too hot, and the crispiness.
Yeah, there's just a lot going on.
Yes.
Personally, if it was me, I'd quite like a small bowl of boiled rice with this, because it would open up the flavours a little bit more.
You know what?
What? Because I'm sure you're going to tell us.
I would like this one with a...
Well,
I would like this one with a beer.
yeah, exactly.
That would go down so well. A beer, I think a tiger beer would go really well with this flavour.
Any beer.
Yeah, we're not advertising anybody, any beer. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe and comments. Thank you.
Yeah, if you want to support the channel, hit that like button. It's the best way ever to make YouTube realise that our videos are worth watching. So if you could do that, that would be amazing. Next week there might not be a video because we're at the Golden Chopstick, so we might not have time to edit it. But I might put up the video log of that on here, so you can see what the Golden Chopsticks is about. But that's a maybe. I'm not sure if they'll let me film yet.
A secret camera going in. Dun, 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 dun.
But yeah. Also, Mum's the least secret person ever. It would be nice if you guys could watch it and spread awareness of the Golden Chopsticks. And it is a really important ceremony for the East and Southeast Asian food community and industry.
Yes. Thank you for watching. Happy cooking, happy eating.